Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And look at this, right away a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing, Cook. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to number 7. Brings up 3rd down.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now Cook. That is Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Jets at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he is going to have the Jets 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Sideline. That's Gomez. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Brown is in. Touchdown Jets. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. They find some open field here. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Cook. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. 2nd and 10.
6-yard line.
back to throw. Cook. He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Cougar 19, check out.
They try and run forward here with Brown. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Smash, smash.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
On first down, it's Blue. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Milton now to throw. And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Tag! Cowboy 18, Pioneer. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Milton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Milton. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing is Milton.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Get it! Bronco 80!
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
To throw, it's Milton.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Right back to Brown. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Let's go now.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake. Cook. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise, and this will come up short.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Ready?
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, flash Bronco.
The 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready,
Now Blue trying the right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanchez. This 2nd and 4.
Go street. 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Check, hurt. Steady.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he'll be taken down here about the 11. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
60 Bison. Hurt. 60 Maverick.
Up the middle they go. It's Sanchez. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
It's third down.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Milton. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Go.
Blue will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Cowboys 21, Jets 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Cook throwing to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Cook. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Hey, check that. Street. Stephanie!
And the Cowboy first down.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Go Street, press all lead, 19 tight.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70, Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Cowboys
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run. This is Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Down. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Bronco.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Somebody got a boy. Watch boy. Turn the TV off.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Track, pat the 60. Pat the trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Cook. A quick throw, but incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. Here's Cook from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Royal. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 27, Cook. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Cook. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Cook. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gomez.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now for the 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Here we go.
2nd down and goal. Cook. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away.
And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
They'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out. 2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Milton. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
19 Dragon. That's Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Set. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Handoff, Blue running right. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? And give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sanchez. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton shoves him aside. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He finds his man complete. That's Gomez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Cook. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 41.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 brings up third.
On third down, Royal. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And that is incomplete. No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
18 Cardinals, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw on second and 10. Cook out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Down the sideline he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Jets will line up for a
Cook looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Cowboys 31. Jets 26.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. The drive starts with a run by Blue. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 199 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go now. Mustang, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, pass. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
60, trap 60. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Milton. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19 light, 60 Eagles, 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt, hurt. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Pack. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 210 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jets 26.
Yeah. Running with I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Brown. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A big play looming on 3rd down. Back to throw. Cook. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Ready.
On the give, this is Blue. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Come on, come on. Set.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.